What's going on in here?
You tell us. You nearly pushed Tully over the edge last night.
I didn't have a choice.
Yes, you did, and you chose to pander to his delusions.
Al, tell us what you told me about the storm.
Okay. You know, Rune, what I said about the storm and the spirits? I was speaking metaphorically, of course. Trying to rationalize Tully's mood swings won't do him any good.
That is not what you said yesterday.
The thing is, this is not my first assignment in the Arctic. I've seen all kinds of bold fellows coming and going, some of them much earlier than they originally intended. Rugged men, too. Look, speaking from experience, I see a dose of isolation paranoia here. A small dose, but one that could easily spread over all of us. Now, for the sake of Tully's health, let's keep our heads level. This has gone far enough.
Nova, tell us what you saw last night.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
You told me there was a spirit worshipped by hunting tribes. You said you had another article.
No.
I need that article.
You're not getting it.
It seems that they won't agree with your story, Knudsen.
That's because they're afraid.
You know what I really think? I think you are just the type of guy who likes to pretend he knows more than others. But in reality, you are way out of your element here. If it was possible, I'd fly you back to your socialist Sweden, or wherever you came from.
I know how you can get me out of your sight. Send me to the crevasse. I'll take the additional samples you need.
You? On the other hand, I can't spare my real people to get them.
Rune? Now wait a minute, Alistair. I don't think that's a good idea. I can go. I don't have anything important to do right now.
You're needed here to prepare the samples, while I do the testing with Nova.
Very well. Just don't try to climb down there, and avoid going near the edge.
I know how to scale ice.
Crevasses are different. They're dangerous even for seasoned climbers. The safest way to collect the samples is to lower a probe down there with a car winch. Once down, it'll automatically take the sample. You'll need all the weather gear you have. The temperature is going to drop very low by night. And take your tranquilizer rifle.
You all right?
No.
Any pain in your arm?
Don't worry about it. I would have shot that prick. He took my gun. He took my gun, for fuck's sake.
I've just been accosted by Alistair. Al and Nova didn't say a thing to defend me.
They're decent people. Al and Nova, I mean, not that jerk-off. But I think they're even more afraid than me now. And I'm terrified to the bone. Still, it doesn't matter anymore. We got shafted. That thing will come for us when the storm peaks.
You don't think there's anything we can do?
Zippo.
What do you think it is?
It's the dragon, like in the Book of Revelation. Like the one in the final battle of Armageddon. In my dreams, it's always hungry. And the dragon, it doesn't eat like we do. The more it eats, the hungrier it gets. And then it'll eat the whole world.
Fight the fear, Tully. Things aren't so bad.
Yes, they are. But it's okay. 'Cause when I die, I get to sit with the lamb in the garden. Paps used to say that. Then the fucker died.
Nova's been having dreams too. I spoke to her last night.
I know, it shows on her face. And you too. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe she's not that icy after all. But it's a real shame. You two would have been real happy.
What I don't understand is why Al sided with Alistair.
He's all chummy with Bob, so I guess that's why he's going easy on Alistair. But he's a good man, the whiz.
She has an article about the thing out there, but she won't give it to me.
Just get it yourself.
I'd have to break into her room.
Do you fear more than the dragon thing haunting us?
Do you have a master key?
I have some blank keys, old and shitty warded locks here. Maybe you can make your own master copy.
I'm so sorry. They were gangrenous and beyond saving. You took them, Rune. The Lord of the Winter took your hands.
Or anything you want to. Hell, we could just take the skis right now and go.
I already said no.
What's going on here?
You're awake. How do you feel?
Beaten up. What happened?
You crashed the 6x6 and almost froze to death. But you're safe now.
While Nova was saving your ass last night, Crean went berserk and started to break things. I had to shoot him up with morphine to get him to calm down. But I didn't tie him up. Now he's missing, along with Shaman. Somehow, this is all you're doing.
Do you want to tell me what really happened here? Tully and Al disappeared, and you heard nothing?
That's it. I need to kick your face in now!
You spoiled brat. If Rune hadn't been there, Tully would have shot you. People are dying here, and you just keep doing the same macho bullshit. Me and Rune are going to try to find a way out of this. You can take the skis and go wherever you want to. Come on, Rune, let's leave him be.
Nova, wait! Stop, please. You've got me all wrong. I want to help you.
A hell of a way to do it.
I haven't had any night terrors. I don't see this the way you do.
You're lucky.
I'm so sorry I turned my back on you earlier. When that creature came to me during the night, I thought I was going to die. Or worse. Ashton is something I heard about in ghost stories when I was a kid. Saying it aloud in the morning, I just wanted to push that out of my mind. Can you forgive me?
You don't need to ask that. You saved my life last night.
But I didn't stand by you earlier.
What we do next matters the most. We need to go through all of what we know about that thing. Wendigo or Whitico or whatever they call it.
There's nothing human in it.
I know. I saw it last night in the crevasse.
Why is it here?
I think it wants to feast on humans.
It might be, but I think we ran into it. It came after Al got back with the bones. What about the storm? It was also the first night the ion storm came.
I think it's like a veil or portal. The spirit seems to be trapped behind it, and is somehow using it to invade our dreams. Maybe it's trying to get us to do something for it, because it can't interact physically here.
You're right. It's trying to get a hold on us.
I think its call affected the polar bears first. They gathered near the crevasse the night Al came back.
Whatever it's trying to do, sooner or later it will consume us. If it really came from the crevasse, what exactly did you see down there?
There were traces of ancient rituals. They involved cannibalism and violence. According to the myth, the Wendigo is drawn to them. Then it came and wiped out the whole tribe.
You must be right. What do you think Al did down there to unleash it? Is it reversible?
I think the spirit is bound to the bones somehow. I'll destroy them. And the hide as well.
Can you do it right away?
The only way is to disintegrate them. I'll go and get everything I need for that.
We'll find out soon if it works.
That's not going to work, Knudsen. Bones won't burn at that temperature. You need a much hotter flame. You could start a thermite fire with aluminum and oxidized metal, but you need magnesium to ignite that.
Thanks.
Poor bastard.
I talked to him yesterday. It almost seemed like he had given up.
Crean never really adapted to life here.
You were here the entire night. Didn't you hear a gunshot?
I didn't hear anything. Nova drove the snowmobile right past his body last night. Why didn't she notice him?
Keep away from her. She suffered enough.
Don't pretend that you're the one protecting her. Regardless of what she may say, you're both still my responsibility. If it comes down to it, I'll use force to stop that thing.
I unleashed it, and I am to blame. Maybe I'll draw it out with me. Don't try to follow. Al.
I want to talk to you about something.
What?
I found a note that Al left. I don't think he's alive anymore.
So he was just as messed up as Tully. Me and Dad knew him well. I thought he was tougher than that.
I burned the bones.
Good. What now?
We'll wait and see. Let's just take it easy, okay?
Let's do that.
I find it very odd that you didn't hear a gunshot.
You're free to think whatever you please. I didn't have anything to do with it.
Did you have any nightmares last night?
No, I don't remember having any dreams at all. I'm not sensitive to any of that. Knudsen, before you go, what do you think that thing is?
I don't know.
Does it want to kill us or what?
Maybe. Or we could just be in its way. If you have any suggestions, feel free to contribute.
I will, Knudsen.
Are you okay?
No, but I'll manage.
Is there anything I can do?
Not really. How did he die?
He shot himself. I got rid of the bones. Permanently.
We'll find out soon enough if that helps.
Did you see anything when you came back last night?
No.
Wasn't there anybody awake inside?
No, there wasn't.
I'll be around if you need me.
Rune, wait. When you said you'd be around if I needed to talk, could you come sit in my room for a while?
Do you feel any better?
The others here know I grew up in poverty. I really had no one to lean on. I've always had to be strong. But now, for the first time in my life, I feel I can't. I'm exhausted, Rune. What if it returns and I'm too tired to fight it?
It'll probably get the rest of us before you. I thought I was gonna die down there in that cave. I think you are anything but weak. You're the strongest of us. It's me you should be worried about. I've seen very bad things in my dreams, Nova. I did something to you.
Don't believe that. That's what the creature wants you to think.
So you're not afraid of what I might do?
No. You should stay with me tonight. So I can keep an eye on you.
What about Alistair?
There's nothing between us anymore. We briefly dated last year, but I ended it. Turns out his past traumas surpass even mine. It's not easy to compete against your own father from an early age. But not you, Rune. You are an incredibly honest person.
I'm scared shitless, Nova.
Yes, and still you had the integrity to face the truth. Stay with me.
If you want me to.
You know, if this is over tomorrow...
Yes, when this is over.